Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be talking about Chainlink and its valuations against Bitcoin, and how it is showing signs of life. We're not really in a dramatic breakout, so to speak. We are still above that 20-day moving average, which is a step in the right direction. And this is what I'm talking about of signs of life. And with today's move up of 4% against Bitcoin, we are back above that elusive 20-week moving average ever so slightly. Currently, the 20-week moving average is 57,485 Satoshis, and here we are at 58,285 Satoshis. So slightly above, not a definitive breakout over the 20-week moving average, and we did wick over it last week. So if I flip it back to the day and and throw on the 140-day moving average, which is the 20-week moving average on the daily scale, um, we've been here before. We came up, we came back down, and here we are back up again. Um, and we've been here multiple times, actually, three times in the past since January. So again, you can see that this elusive 20-week moving average is a moving average we need to beat, and we must beat in order for not Litecoin, Chainlink to really get a move on in its development in price. Some things to note is this could take months. This could take months. We could slowly bleed back down to this level here, and if that is the case, then if that is the case, then I will accumulate more. I think at this level, it is a very good buy to some degree. So one main concern I have is Bitcoin is now at $64,000. We broke above the structure and we're pushing up to new higher highs. We made a new all-time high today. And yesterday the high was 63,000, and now we're at 64,000. If we're pushing into price discovery mode, and if things get a little manic, then odds are Chainlink is not going to do so well. But that is not the concern. The concern is with Bitcoin's already overextended, or at $62,000, $64,000. We don't know how high it will continue to go if it is going into price discovery mode. What I do know is when we look at the monthly RSI, we are nearing that elusive RSI top. Okay, that elusive RSI top that seems to happen within every cycle. We either top out at 696 or 94 on the RSI. In between, I would call it, that would be the range, and we're now approaching it at 92.56. Now the latest moves, as you can see, yesterday was about 91. Today, or sorry, yesterday was still 92, but I think it was like 92.44 or something, and now we're at 56. You could see that it moves slowly, but if we get a month like we had in last month in March, which is a 30% move up compared to last month, that is a 4 on the sorry, 88, 91. That's about a 3 digit RSI move to the upside, right? So with that said, that'll, if it's another 30% month on the upside, we could be looking at a 94 RSI at the end of April, if it repeats itself. If we emulate another month like we did in March, even where it was only 29.93% up against the US dollar, that in the context of April, that would bring us to 94. And 94 is the last market top in the last bull run before we went to $20,000. So again, this top doesn't necessarily mean that this is it. Like, this is going to be the top, and whatever, if it's $75,000 is going to be the top, and we're going straight back down. It just means that we're going to be due for correction around that time, either the next month or during that month. As we could see in every single cycle that has happened when we reached around that RSI level. What does that mean? Well, if Bitcoin has a significant pullback, right? If it has a significant pullback, then then Chainlink is not going to like that very much, and Chainlink will retrace. It will bleed harder than Bitcoin, and obviously our goals of breaking the 20 week will be long gone because because we're right at the 20 week. If Bitcoin corrected today, we'd go straight back under, right? Uh, there's no finagling this. Like that's what most likely will happen. So that is my main concern. If Bitcoin decides to really step it into fifth gear at this point in the cycle and continue onwards, we might be hitting a price discovery Bitcoin where all that liquidity in altcoins, including Chainlink, will move back into Bitcoin. Hence, and thus causing altcoins to bleed. And following that, if we get to an RSI top where we receive a significant pullback, Chainlink will then bleed some more at that point as well, because Bitcoin's going to have a significant correction. How big is this correction? I don't know. Well, we're talking about August of 2017. That resulted in, I believe, like a 40% correction. It was here, right? Yeah. It was a 35% correction or so. And when we're looking at um, this move here, this move was a 56% correction. So you could argue that like a 30 to 50% correction is in store for Bitcoin if it does reach that RSI level. And if it's like that, then expect Chainlink in the short term to really take a beating. But regardless, at the moment, with Bitcoin still even at $64,000, if it doesn't move dramatically, which is a chance, like it could just slowly move up, in which case Chainlink will hopefully take that as an opportunity of a low volatile Bitcoin and continue on up, breaking above the 20-week moving average and 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 going up higher. But that's essentially it with Chainlink. I know it has been a quiet coin, but I still have a significant position in Chainlink, and a huge swath of it is part of my portfolio. I think it just needs time. We're very early into the cycle, I would say, and and there's a lot more room for Chainlink to grow and for it to take advantage of the market share. But that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.